Hello, hello there, dear travelers. It is I, Alter Deliria, the star inhabiting the abandoned space station, and today I am joined by Zephyr, and we're going to be playing Fearbonding as part of the Fall in Love Festival. Horse, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, good people. I am Sefer Kelpie, the Kelpie that rose to literal horseman of death after consuming the previous. And if you think Altair sounds very tense right now, he just spent like 3 hours rage baiting himself with book talk drama.
I just want to be informed. Anyways, for anyone who like follows me on Blue Sky probably already knows about why this stream didn't happen on Friday. It's because I got new meds and I
And they
took them.
almost put him in the fucking ground.
Yeah, they gave me straight up insomnia. I couldn't sleep for the entire night. It's not like my regular insomnia where like the moment it hits like 8 a.m. I just end up falling asleep. I couldn't fucking sleep. I was wide awake and I was fucking wide awake like the entire next like on Saturday. I was wide awake yesterday and then it hit like 5 p.m. and I conked the fuck out for like 2 hours. I just took a nap for 2 hours. So that's also why we didn't do the stream yesterday. But it's chill. We're fine. It's chill. We're cool. We're chill. Okay. Anyways, we're playing Fearbonding. We're going into this mostly blind. Some notes is that this is a horror BL. Where like the love interest, if I'm not, yes, I believe it's the love interest is the yandere, and there's like horror elements in this, and I just think that as someone who is possessing a robot who has no sentience of its own or anything like that, don't worry about that. I feel very represented having a weird creature possessing someone else as like part of a game. I feel really represented in this story.
Uh-huh.
And we're starting. I'm hungry. Uh, I'm so hungry. Hinata's apartment. I grind my teeth as I listlessly stab my spoon into a bowl of yogurt, oats, and dried fruit. Another day, another meager human dish. Okay, maybe it's the main character that's the possessing one. You know, Assad. Possibility. I can't remember. I read the description of this like 2 weeks ago, man. I can't do this. Sorry. Sorry. Scary setting, sorry. My body so badly craves some real food. I take a bite while my eyes wander to the TV in my small apartment. A chuckle escapes my lips as I watch a man scream for his life on the screen. If this was a real murder scene, his fear would be overwhelming my senses. Sweet, viscous, and potent enough to send me headlong into an electrifying high. I feel shivers down my spine just imagining it. Just imagining it. What?
I like the text work here.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I immediately see it and I'm immediately like, oh, I think I know what this is being. What? I know the code for this. I'm like, oh yeah!
Like we should jack that vibe for something.
Crazy motherfucker speaking about viscous stuff, yeah. I like that music. Oops. I'm already drooling. Not good. I wipe my face with a tissue and sigh. This must be how humans feel when they watch a food a food commercial.
Yes, I was kicking your ass today.
It only does it when I'm doing a visual novel, man. My craving for fear intensifies again. Thankfully, it's time to head to work anyway. Hopefully, we get to transport some terrified patients in the ambulance today. I hum and playfully spin my keyring around my finger as I leave. That's the real horror, spinning your key. Don't you think it's gonna fall off and you're gonna lose it forever?
That's the part. Okay.
This is a very serious horror game, and we're just here giggling. It doesn't take long before we get a call. Just 20 minutes after my shift began, I'm already heading to the scene with two co-workers. The youngest of us three is driving, while I write down the case info on a paper form. Japan is really the land of forms, isn't it? It would be great if they at least give us a laptop or tablet to type all the info in. You would fucking hate Spain because it's not different at all. It's the same. I focus on the case as... Shut up.
Sorry.
I focus on the case at hand and go over what I know. A man called us because his girlfriend got hurt. Apparently, she cut her own throat with a kitchen knife, but because he intervened, it isn't a deep cut. He's still worried and wants us to come, even more so because she also fell on her head during their fight. When I asked why she cut herself, he mumbled something about her threatening him, but cut the call short when she started to yell. Strange.
So that's the murder attempt.
Okay, so, you know, it's very normal for a girl to just, like, try to, like, slit her own throat and then just casually end up falling and hitting her head. Okay, yeah. Of course. She threatened him?
Scratches.
Why? What would make her so desperate? Maybe he tried to break up with her and she lost it? How did she fall on her head, though? What if it was him who... Nah, no use in guessing what happened. I grin as I imagine the fear at least one of them must be feeling. I can't wait to meet them. Excuse me, where was the ambulance you called? Mr. Arima? Sasuke Arima?
Me?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, thank you for coming. Please, come in.
It's quite restless. Fear's also there, but this is... With my demonic eyes, I see fear taking shape around him. Ooh! Fire!
Like, okay. Okay.
In his case, it's about an average size. The viscous ink-like liquid is turning into multiple arms reaching outward, with a static noise-like pattern on them. Isn't this fear of abandonment? I suppress the urge to lick my lips. This guy is mainly worried about himself. I put on a neutral expression and follow the man into the apartment. His girlfriend is sitting on the couch, holding a towel to her neck. Oh, how wonderful. An intense fear has taken hold of her. It's like a cocoon, enveloping her. It's slowly turning around her, moving like black glue and splitting into multiple arms that hug her form. She feels suffocated. There's nowhere to run. I bite my tongue lest I smile like a maniac at the sweet scent her fear is spreading. I suddenly open my hand towards her and begin to suck the fear into my fingers. It tingles as it wanders through my veins into my beating heart. Ah, how sweet. As soon as I have enough to fill my stomach, I stop. If I gave in right now, I'd be on a high and unable to do my job. I notice that Mr. Arima has stepped closer, bringing my senses back.
She's still a bit out of it.
You mentioned she hit her head?
Yes, she fell when I tried to take the knife away.
Can you confirm that, madame? She slowly nods, but her eyes remain on focus. My co-workers open up the folding wheelchair. She can still move, so the wheelchair is a better option than the stretcher. Keep applying pressure on the wound, Miss Shiraishi. I am literally studying Japanese, hold on. Shiraishi. We will help you to the ambulance.
Can I come with you? No.
Yes. Miss Shiraishi grabs my hand. Is there something you want to say, madame? She slowly shakes her head. I guess I'll keep seeing you afraid then, my honeycomb. I check her wound to make sure it's clean and not too deep. Then we guide her into the wheelchair. Mr. Arima, could you please bring some of her belongings with you to the ambulance?
Like her health insurance card?
Yes, along with anything else that could be helpful. On the way to the ambulance, I keep asking her questions to gauge her current state, but her unfocused stare and slow answers make my coworkers worry. At least she was able to confirm her full name, Yukiko Shiraishi, as well as her date of birth. As we drive, I fill out the form with her personal info. Miss Shiraishi is still in a daze, so I fill in the rest with Mr. Arima's help. Then I start checking with nearby hospitals for any open beds. After several minutes, we finally get a positive answer and make our way there. Mr. Arima is fully focused on his girlfriend, whose eyes stare fixedly at the ceiling. She won't even let him hold her hand when he tries to gently clasp it. You two just make me even more curious about what happened. Their fears start to overlap slightly, pushing and merging and separating again. How did it come to this? How did they create this wonderful fear? The car slows down as we near the hospital. But I don't want to leave them in the tasty paradise they've created. What a shame. After a long day at work, I'm back home. For the rest of the day, and even now, I still think about that couple. Yeah, I want to eat their fear again. It's been a long while since I've eaten something so delicious. There was so much fear that I could even feel my stomach for once. If I was around them more, especially the man, could I get to eat more often? I can't help but grin as I imagine feasting on the fear he causes. We transferred his girlfriend to the hospital without trouble. I imagine that she'll be staying there for now. Should I visit her? It could be a bit too suspicious. There are privacy laws to contend with after all. But I don't mind taking a little risk for such fear. Maybe instead of visiting her directly, I could act like I'm visiting someone else, a made up relative, and just happen to mistake her room for theirs. And if her boyfriend visits her while I'm there too, that would be just perfect. I survey my apartment to distract myself from my temptations and catch sight of my e-guitar. I should get to practicing for the upcoming jazz festival. Or maybe there's a better distraction? Oh. Okay, let me save, because we might do multiple endings if we have the time.
Mm-mm.
So let's go for the guitar this time. Time to practice. As I play, I zone out, only focusing again whenever I notice a mistake I have to correct. I like the feeling of drowning out the world as I focus on my music. Being on stage isn't a bad feeling either. I like looking down on people as they look up at me in adoration. And it's just the right distance. They can't ask for more than me playing well for them. Shallow relationships are easier to handle. I've had my fair share of mishaps around, from misreading the mood in a social group, all because I was too caught up in someone's fear. Standing out as strange makes it hard to get close to those who are scared. Exactly the opposite of what I want. Ugh, who could it be?
I want to see you. I miss you, my dear, dear Hinata. Who? I want to touch those talented hands. Play for me, Hinata. I know you're playing for me.
God, what a disgusting pig. It must be the same lunatic from before. I've already blocked various numbers he's used and discussed the issue with my bandmates. He's using a lot of burner phones, so it's hard to locate him for the police. I started to get these messages right after one of our performances, and they mention my hands and guitar a lot, so I suspect it's an unhinged fan. I hope someone takes care of this trash one day. Man, now I don't want to practice anymore. I put away the guitar, turn off my phone, and set a separate alarm clock to wake me up tomorrow. Hospital.
Hospital.
My name is Dem Bandulan.
James Bond is having a strunk called the Bondulance.
I really ended up here on my day off. I can hardly believe myself. But the fear tasted so good. I even went as far as posting as her friend to ask for her room number at the hospital counter. Ah, fuck it. I'm here already, so let's try to meet them. As I get closer to the room, I slow my pace. Now, what should I say exactly once I'm in the room with her? Just when I try to think of how I can salvage my improvised plan, I hear a woman screaming. Just leave me alone! Then I hear a familiar voice replying.
Babe, please, hear me out at least.
That's Koskarima. He must be talking to Miss Yuraishi. I push the sliding door slightly ajar so I can listen to their conversation better. No, my mind hasn't changed. Let's break up. My eyes widen as they fall silent. So when we visited them, she didn't threaten him because he wanted to break up. Instead, perhaps he wouldn't accept her wish to break up?
I beg you, please don't do this to me.
I can hear him whimpering. I can't do this to you? What about what you did to me? All this weird presence of yours? Do you know how suffocating it is to be your partner? Get out! Or I'll call the hospital staff!
But...
No but! You're insufferable. You always argue from your point of view, your own goddamn needs and insecurities, but you never consider how I feel. Do you even know how long it's been since I've met up with friends or family because of you?
But I did so much for you!
See? This is what I mean. You don't even get what you're doing. God, I pity your future partner. Now go! I hear footsteps approaching and move away just before Mr. Arima leaves the room, closing the door behind him. He looks embarrassed, angry, and scared. I grab onto him before I can even register my actions. His fear of abandonment looks even more spiky than before. This doesn't taste bad. He turns around to regard me with surprise and puzzlement. But soon both give way to recognition.
Oh, the paramedic from before. Could you let go? I really need to go.
Oh, wait. Come on, I can't just leave someone who went through such a brutal breakup alone. He grinds his teeth and looks away.
So you heard everything. Aren't you here because of your job? Or I don't know, to visit someone?
My visit is over already. And I see you haven't slept well. Maybe you haven't eaten much since we last met?
I did not ask for your medical advice.
Then think of it this way. Sometimes it's good to vent to a stranger. A neutral third party.
Aren't you just gonna get annoyed and leave in the end? Yes!
He
Yeah.
looks like a kicked puppy, but underneath that sweet expression he has such ability to terrify people. Man, do I want to tame him for myself? Nah, I'm a good listener, and the drinks are on me. He sighs.
We are about to get levels of toxic yaoi not thought possible. Maybe it's better to not be alone right now.
He gives me a sad smile and nods. Now that I can take a good look at his face, he's actually pretty handsome. Even better. He follows me dutifully as we leave the hospital. What a great first step to acquire my new hunting dog. We enter an izakaya restaurant that offers grilled yakitori chicken skewers and other foods that go well with alcohol. It's a bit rowdy, but to me it's a comfy place. Other regulars are here too, like university students and men in suits who come here right after work or classes. The staff greets us as we enter and the smoky smell from the grill fills our noses. A waiter leads us to a table in the corner and we take our seats. As I open the menu, I notice Mr. Arima isn't even glancing at it. He's lost in a vague, broken stare. That must be why it was so easy to convince him to follow me. What do you want?
Just beer.
Drinking on an empty stomach should make him tipsier faster. I hope he's a talkative drunk. I order a bowl of edamame for myself to snack on and beer for us both. As soon as it arrives, Mr. Arima grabs his glass. He downs a big gulp of his drink the moment we say cheers. He sighs in relief, looking a little refreshed.
Bye.
Bye.
That hit the spot.
Right? Nothing better than some beer after a hard day. After drinking some more, he finally seems ready to talk.
Drinking some more, that's 4 beers.
By the way, is it okay if we speak casually with each other? It might make it easier for you to vent.
I guess.
Well, look at that. He's already a little tipsy. You can call me Hinata. Is it alright if I call you Kosuke?
Yeah.
Fucking sparkles around him, oh my god.
Like, this is the easiest motherfucker ever.
Kinda cute how he responds so eagerly and innocently. I chuckle and rest my chin on my hand. So, Kosuke, I'm all ears. He sighs and pouts.
Yukiko, she said that she felt suffocated by me.
He rubs his eyes and groans.
Doesn't this just mean that I'm dedicated? We dated after all. Isn't it normal to want to spend all your time together as a couple?
This is like a great visual novel to be playing with your literal partner.
Like, see, in the medical field, we call that bipolar disorder, but...
No, BPD. It would be more like borderline.
Oh, or borderline personality. Wrong BPD. I'm sorry. We dated. Our jobs already take up so much time, so...
I know long as I munch on the edamame. I just love this dude's just like,
Like, I'm definitely listening. I'm not gonna take advantage of you.
But she was terrified. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
And not being able to meet her family and friends because of me. Was it really me? Yeah. We all get busy with life as adults, so...
Why do you think she blamed you?
That sounded like he was like kind of bored with the story, so he yawned.
Sorry.
Maybe I did ask her a few times to prioritize us.
And how often did you ask?
Aren't you here to listen on my side?
Right. Go on then. At my urging, he lets it all out of his system. He didn't like it when others spent a lot of time with her. Mid-rant, he suddenly mentions how much he hated the 2 times she broke a promise. Then he slips into unfocused ramblings for a while. In short, he had made her the center of his life, and wanted her to do the same for him. While it sounds rough to date him, from this conversation alone, I couldn't have imagined that his behavior would push his ex so far that she would hurt herself. But after seeing her respective fears, it's pretty clear that he's not divulging all the details of his actions. Was her social circle scared of him? How delicious would their fear be? If she had asked him to hurt someone for her, would he have done it?
Why are you smiling while I'm in pain here?
Oh, you're starting to slur. And you had What, 5 beers already? Damn, time to go home.
No,
Why not? Aren't you tired?
I just don't want to be alone.
His fear of abandonment is rounder shaped than before. Maybe being drunk makes him less tense. But I still welcome his fear. I change seats to sit next to him.
Huh? Huh?
Worst people you know on planet Earth just met.
Huh?
Look at me. I'm here with you, aren't I?
Right.
He looks deep into my eyes.
I don't think he's looking deep into anything.
When I
Bro's
inch
fried.
when I inch close Shut up.
Sorry.
When I inch closer to him, he gets embarrassed and looks away. I chuckle as I playfully wrap an arm around his neck. Getting embarrassed now. How cute.
Look, it's just you're kind of close.
But you didn't want to be alone, right? He sighs. I pat his back and stand up. I'll walk you home so you can have a bit more company, alright? He looks relieved and nods. Follow me to the counter where I pay our bill.
Wait, I can pay for myself.
Nah, don't worry. I told you, drinks were on me. Making you feel indebted should make it easier to meet up again.
This dude's a super villain.
He's just a little guy who likes to eat fear. God forbid. Oh my god. As we leave the izakaya, his eyes scan me up and down. Why are you looking at me so intensely?
It's just the first time someone kind of escorts me, I guess. Wait, that came out wrong. I mean, is
Go on. He covers his flustered face with his hand.
what I mean is, this was nice.
You're welcome. I suppress the urge to corner him. I want to erase Miss Shiraishi from his head, but I need to take it slow. I don't want him to run away. How long will I need to wait until I can take her place? Is a romantic relationship the way to tame him after all? What's the best way to get to your place from here?
Huh? Why?
Relax, I'm just walking you to the station, or a taxi if that's what you prefer. He pouts and tries to explain how he'll get home, but he's too drunk to make much sense. I still remember clearly where his apartment is, so I call a taxi and get in with him. When the taxi sets off, he leans on my shoulder as his eyelids start to close. How defenseless, I pat his head, to which he responds by nuzzling even deeper into my neck. I can hear him whimpering, "Don't leave me." I'm conflicted. I feel less like humans and I've had my fair share of relationships, but being loving and caring to a suffocating degree just feels wrong to me. But on the other hand, I now have this potential hunting dog who's so scared to be left alone that even his own fear is enticing, let alone the fear he causes in others. How ironic. To survive, I need to eat fear, but because of it, I regularly get into dangerous situations just like this one. This huge dog had better be worth it. I pinch his cheek, which makes him groan and slowly push my hand away. After a while, we arrive in front of his apartment building. When I see him staggering to the entrance, I sigh and lend him a shoulder as we walk towards his apartment door. He gets his keys out after a few attempts, and once we're inside, I sit him down on his couch. When I turn to leave, he grabs my hand. Kosuke, I'd like to get home too.
I still feel down. Can you hug me?
I push my hair out of my face and reluctantly smile at him as I open my arms. He immediately hugs me, and his nails slowly dig into my back. The sweet tone from before was gone. Now it's deeper and threatening.
Will you stay by my side? Will you be different from the others?
I grind my teeth. Oh boy, he's strong. I might even be a little scared, but I instinctively feel a rush whenever I notice fear. It takes a lot of willpower to suppress the urge to provoke him. Yeah, I will. On some conditions.
Conditions.
Don't worry about it for now. He hugs me even tighter. Please, can you let go for a moment? It hurts.
You're gonna leave too, right?
How about we exchange numbers then? He lets go and looks at me with joy.
Really? This is like the most awful thing ever, and I love it.
This is great. I'm fucking loving this. Thank you to the devs for contacting me to cover their game. This is great. I'm having the time of my fucking life right now.
Oh, speaking of,
Huh?
check chat, checking chat.
What?
Uh, uh, I'm checking chat, seeing if
There's
there.
there's no chat.
Dang.
As if I would ever let you go, you crazy possessive dog. He obediently gives his number and saves mine, and smiles at me as I say goodbye. I just hope he remembers all this. With a spring in my step, I leave the building, and my phone vibrates almost immediately. My elation vanishes when I realize it's not from Kosuke.
Ooh, who is he?
I whip my head around and search for them. Just where is this fucker? I quickly head to a well-lit street and call for a taxi as I walk, pretending to still be on the phone until it arrives. I wish I was physically stronger than a human, then at least I wouldn't have to worry about trash like him. Nibble on my fingernail in agitation until I'm finally back home. Okay, that's a twist I wasn't expecting, actually.
You didn't think that the stalker wouldn't be Kosuke?
Yeah, I genuinely thought that it was gonna be like revealed, like, oh, Kosuke is like has been the stalker all along and stuff like that, you know?
You know what? I thought the exact same thing, so I'm just like, ooh,
I'm like, we got another freak, okay.
ooh.
Once I'm there, I immediately grab my e-guitar. I need to distract myself.
Dun, dun, dun.
Good. This is better. I feel calmer. Let's just sleep for today while that lasts. It's been a few days since we exchanged numbers. He always responds to my messages, but anytime I try to make the conversation a little flirtier, he sidesteps or ignores it. Ugh, this is annoying. The breakup might have made him cautious about anything related to romance. Approaching him directly isn't working. Time to take another little risk. We're just gonna mention, like, yeah, so there's this stalker. And I'm scared. Will you
I'm so
protect
scared.
me?
Bats my
I
eyelashes.
literally was biting my eyelashes.
Like this motherfucker is such a snake.
I still remember Miss Raishi's address, so I've decided to accidentally bump into her on my day off. She should be out of the hospital by now. She was able to clearly articulate her words when she broke up with Kosuke, so her fall on the head shouldn't have left any long-term damage. I walk around the area for a few hours. I don't see her in the small supermarket nearby nor waiting at a bus station. I hope she's not gone on vacation or something. After a while, my feet need a rest, so I look for a place to sit down. When I find a bench, I realize that there's already a woman sitting there, lost in a fit of weak, trembling sobs. My luck must be impeccable. Also, I'll give you the woman for this for Isa conversation.
But
Are you alright? I offer the woman, who turns out to be Miss Raishi, a pack of tissues. She first holds up her hand to decline my offer, but when she sees that I won't back down, she takes it and bows a little to thank me. After a few moments, she takes a deep breath. Looks like she's calmed down a bit. Do you remember me? I'm one of the paramedics who took you to the hospital. She studies my face with furrowed eyebrows, then lights up with recognition.
All right. So sorry, but I don't think you mentioned your name.
Hinata Kusamoto. If you don't want to, you don't have to answer. But why are you crying? Her gaze wanders to the ground as she clutches her arm, clearly uncomfortable. I know a nearby cafe where they serve good hot chocolate, and that always cheers me up. And how about we drink there, and if you want to, you can talk. Otherwise, just enjoy the hot chocolate.
But
You know what state I found you in before. Today I find you crying. I'm just worried, Miss Shiraishi. And I want to help. Venting to a stranger can be quite relieving, and after you have your drink, I will leave you alone.
how many times are you gonna try this trick, dude? No, that would be too.
I guess that would be too much. Then just wait here for a second, Miss Shiraishi. Before I hear her answer, I look for a nearby vending machine and get a hot coffee can. Oop.
Hmm.
I hope you can at least accept this. Oh, and I take out my business card and give it to her. You know, the state we found you in was quite something. I am a little worried if everything is alright between you and your partner. If you ever need more information for a difficult domestic situation like yours, call me and I can find you the right specialist to help you out.
You are evil! Was it that obvious?
Girl, your neck was cut. I think it was a little bit obvious. I think I've pushed the right buttons. I just see a lot on the job, Miss Raishi. It's all up to you if you want to accept.
Alright. I guess going to a cafe is fine.
There we go. I bring her to the cafe, where we order and sit down with our piping hot drinks. The steam rises as Miss Raishi warms her hands on the mug. I wait for her to talk.
Today I just couldn't stay home. Hold on, stream's lagging.
Ah,
There we go. Too many memories with him there. When I was outside and I took in the fresh air, I just broke down. And then you found me.
she takes a sip, quivering slightly as she frowns with closed eyes.
The day you met us, I'd had enough. It was a late wake-up call, but at least I realized it, I guess. He can be sweet and caring, but he is also a very jealous man, to the point where it becomes hard to keep friends. And when you rely too much on one person, he can do a lot to you.
I take in small pieces of her fear to snack on while I listen to her. The fear is as intense as on the day of the emergency call, but still delicious.
It's a little bit of a lighter the flavor this time, like sashimi.
Just a little bit milder.
Yeah.
Not as intense of a flavor, you know. I try to think of how I can lead the conversation towards Koska's triggers while still appearing caring. When do you think he started to change? Was there an event that set him off? She scratches her mug as she sorts through her memories. Hold on, I have cat hair in my mouth.
I think it started with small things. One time he was angry that I asked someone else for advice instead of him, but he was sick at the time. I just wanted him to rest.
No way, I would have broken up on the spot. Like, motherfucker, you were sick and you're getting mad that I asked someone else for advice?
Even when I told him that, he just continued to be angry and less responsive for 3 days.
She's
Oh, brother.
so much more, like, patient than me. I would have broken up immediately. Maybe he felt threatened when he realized she didn't need him as much as he thought. It would make sense for someone with such an intense fear of abandonment as him.
And then it felt like I had to ask for permission for everything. Even when I wanted to go on a day trip with friends. A day trip with female friends, of all things.
I am genuinely considering if I want to make the joke or not.
Make the joke. We're all thinking it.
I mean, at least he's probably not biphobic if he thinks you might like girls as well.
Yeah, like, his fear of abandonment is very progressive, okay?
This is a very serious game, okay?
I'm never gonna get like any emails for this when I start streaming. I'm too unfucking serious. It just felt stupid that I had to walk on eggshells all the time. At first I wanted to be peaceful between us. Only when my friends asked me how I'd been the last 2 months that I realized there was something wrong. 2 months? You
Yeah,
were unable to talk to your friends?
that's like the big issue though. It's like the moment that you start to become isolated, like your entire world starts to revolve around like the abuser, right?
Mm.
And because of that, you're not getting any sort of like outside sort of perspective to kind of be like, there might be something wrong here.
And then when you realize how long it's been since you've last talked to anyone else, it's just like, holy shit.
Like, hold on. Wait a moment. Hold on. And even then, sometimes you'll still try to justify yourself because the human brain just hates change so much. They'll like actively work against you in such situations.
Looks at like TikTok relationship drama. In the past, I met them regularly for a coffee, or called them if I didn't have the time. But I hadn't done that for a while, and then it just escalated. You know what I'm saying?
I lowered my voice. To the point of hurting yourself? She bites her lip and nods. I try to maintain a worried expression, but it's a little bit difficult when you feel so elated from eating her fear. This dude is so unserious. Oh my god.
This is a villain!
How is it now between you two?
I actually broke up with him.
Go for you, girl. Get a restraining order, please. Move apartments, change your lock at the least.
Hell, change your name. This dude's crazy.
Like, he knows where you live, girl. Leave.
I only had the courage while I was in the hospital. Always had my finger on the call button for the nurse, just in case.
That's amazing, Miss Shiraishi. How did he take it?
I'm surprised he didn't message me as much. He just sent me a few messages to say that I should send someone over to get my things. It feels like he's busy with something else, or his pride is hurt. I don't know. I fully expected he would give me hell.
That man is plotting.
Like, hell's coming. And hell's coming with me.
You know, we're no better than the fucking Hinata. We're no better than this man.
Like, you know what? If I was a fear-eating demon, I too would be this fucking nosy.
Maybe I'm distracting him from thinking about her. Good sign for me. Have you told your friends about this?
Oh, it's hard. I was going out with him. Some of them said that he felt off. Others said that he was very nice. Just can't bring myself to tell them the full extent of how he hurt me.
I think we had a short training course on the job about domestic violence. What did they say we should do? Don't beat yourself up. This isn't your fault. Loki, I kinda wanna punch Hinata. Oh my
This
god.
motherfucker!
Hinata, log in! Stop eating!
Like, stop eating. The high's starting to take over.
Her face crumples into tears. She silently cries as she takes the tissues I offer, her body shaking from her sobs. I think with that I've earned her trust. I wonder how he felt for her. But it doesn't look like I can ask her about that. For now, at least, I understand that he's jealous, possessive, and dislikes anything that could imply that he is replaceable. We are really gonna bring up the stalker. I was saying that as a joke. We really are gonna bring up the stalker to get him to, like, be completely on our side.
Yeah.
I can work with that info. I wait for her to calm down, entertain her with a little small talk as we finish our drinks, and say goodbye.
I hope she never shows up in the story again. She might die if she does.
Back at home, I mull over the things Miss Jiraiya she said. Well, it's useful info, with Kosuke ignoring my flirtatious attempts. This could take a while. This is so annoying.
I miss you. When will you finally be mine? Stop giving me the cold shoulder.
I groan and almost throw my phone at the wall. I need to go outside and freshen up. I stare at the people walking by, sporting neutral, tired, or happy faces as they walk with friends or family. I grind my teeth at them all until I spot a little boy staring at a big dog waiting patiently before him. The boy's parents try to encourage their son to pet it, but I can see his fear, his and vicious eyes surrounding him. I'll probably never see this kid again, so I decide to tease him by using one of my abilities, making someone do the one thing they fear, or approach the thing that they're afraid of. I point my hand at him and my vision briefly shifts at a faint ring of gold encircles my pupils. The boy panics as his body moves on his own, approaching the dog. He screams while he pets it, and the parents and the dog owner hurriedly separate them. I laugh as I see the boy cry and the dog bark. Huh, that was a wonderful stress reliever. I walk slowly by them to eat some of his fear. I can use this ability only once per person, so I usually avoid resorting to it. But today I needed that.
Villain!
During the last few weeks, I was able to change Kosuke's mind about me by making myself seem dedicated and accepting of his flaws. He's now open to my flirting, and we've been gone on a few dates. He's so happy he's getting his little hunting dog. I wonder when I can finally reap my harvest. Today at work, we were called to a house outside the city center. An elderly woman fell and couldn't stand up on her own. Her neighbor was visiting her and called us. Now we're transporting her to a hospital, suspecting that she might have slipped a disc. As I fill out the form, I notice her last name is the same as Kosuke's, Arima.
Oh.
I take a closer look at her facial features. Her eyes do seem to be similar to his. Just maybe I should distract her from the pain with some questions anyway. How are you feeling, Miss Arima?
Oh, it does hurt, but I can manage until we arrive, young man.
We'll do our best.
You have a nice voice. Could you keep talking? It's quite calming.
I can, if that will help. Oh, when I heard your last name, I was actually reminded of someone I know.
Is that so? Haven't met many others who carry the name Arima, apart from relatives.
Maybe you are actually related. His name is Kosuke Arma? Her eyes widen and then she chuckles, which makes her wince in pain.
Oh, I guess laughing isn't good right now. Maybe you met my grandson then. What a small world.
I was right. I can't believe it. I might actually be able to get better info on him. He's a little taller than me, works as a psychologist, and has a dog named Daisy. Bro's a psychologist.
He works as a what?
He's a psychologist? He smiles warmly at me.
Could you tell me how he is lately? That boy hasn't called or visited much.
He is doing well, Miss Arima. He cooks for me sometimes, and it's wonderful to spend time with him.
Sounds like you are too. Excuse me. Sounds like you are good friends. Actually, could you do me a favor?
I can try, madame.
You see, when I talk to my son, I mean Kosuke's father, he doesn't mention Kosuke much. I'm worried that they might be drifting apart.
Her gaze softens.
I love having Kosuke and his siblings over. They're my cute grandchildren, after all.
Is he the eldest? Is he the eldest? I need to know if he's the eldest. He's either the eldest or the youngest. It's one of the two. There's no in between. Maybe the middle child actually was the abandonment issues.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Actually, he might be the middle child.
I always felt like Kosuke was the clumsiest among them in communicating his needs. Oh, really? I can't always be there to be the bridge between them, so I would feel much better if you could help him reach out to his parents. Every child needs their parents' support, after all, even as an adult. Oh.
I fake an understanding smile, but I have a hard time following her reasoning. I was born in the middle of a battlefield hundreds of years ago, only guided by instincts and an agonizing hunger for fear. My birth was probably closer to being manifested into existence. So I've never fully understood the bond between human parents and their children. I do logically understand that they care for their offspring to ensure their lineage survives, but all the emotional bonding is hard to follow. She's still looking at me. I guess she wants me to reassure her. I will see what I can do.
Thank you, young man.
After a while, we arrive at a hospital and safely transfer her to the hospital staff. Let's see how Kosuke responds to this news after I'm done with work today. It's late when I get back home. Kosuke's probably asleep, but I message him anyway. Hey, I just got home and thought of you. Also, I met someone you know. I put the phone on the table and get myself an after-work beer while I wait. The refreshing sound of the can opening and the foam rising as I pour it into a glass relaxes me. After a few sips, I get a message back.
Oh. Hey, handsome. Someone I know?
Sickening.
Sickening.
It was an elderly lady living outside the center of the city, who's the same last name as you. She's probably your grandma. Her full name is Honoka Arima.
Oh, wow, that's her. How did you meet?
Her neighbor called my work. Your grandma fell and couldn't move well, so she got a checkup in the hospital. She was in a little pain, but could speak well, so I don't think it's too serious.
Wait, are you sure? This is a lot.
She'll probably contact you or your parents soon. I told her I know someone with the same last name when we started talking. She's actually a little worried about you.
That's just how she usually is.
I want to ask him about his relationship with his parents. How should I do this? Will he just change the subject? It's a bit of a risk, but since he likes dedicated people. Your grandma is worried that you and your parents aren't keeping in touch. Is everything alright? He doesn't reply as fast as before. I bite my nails, so I hope that I haven't made a mistake in my approach.
My parents are very matter of fact. Casual conversations aren't easy with them.
That sounds complicated. I think. Act like a compassionate human, Hinata. Your grandma really wanted you guys to meet up again. If that's difficult for you, I don't mind accompanying you to meet your parents.
I don't know.
I'm always there for you, Kosuke, and I am pretty serious about us, so if you need support, you can count on me. There. This should sound like a dedicated and loyal person to Kosuke once. This dude is so unserious.
Bruh!
This dude is so fucking unserious. Oh my god.
You really are a blessing, Hinata.
A
I
blessing.
need to think.
Alright, continue.
I need to think about this, but please know that this means a lot. I'm really happy we met.
Make a little fist bump into the air. A perfect outcome. Satisfied, I soon fall asleep. You know, I probably would be a lot more tense about this if I was playing this alone, but we keep fucking losing our shits together. Like, I
We're like
probably.
the two idiots that keep getting separated in class because we keep together in class.
Kosuke calls me to his apartment on my day off. On my next day off. He talks to me. To talk to me in person about his parents. I think of a few encouraging and comforting words and even have a small tissue pack ready. I think that's all I need for this. This dude is so fucking unserious. Like, oh, let me just casually, just let me bring this tissue pack. I think this is unneeded save for this conversation.
You know, just in case he starts crying like a little bitch again.
Why was that so aggressive? This is a horror game. I can't help but let my eyes wander to where Miss Shiraishi sat when we first met, with a bloody towel pressed to her neck as I tasted the most delicious fear I've ever eaten in my life. Kosuke guides me to the couch and, when we sit down, I lean onto him, pushing a strand of hair behind his ear as I hum, elated from the memory. Kosuke doesn't mind me touching him anymore. This dude's like so happy about thinking about the woman with the slit neck that he's like, hee hee.
Like, man, that fear was delicious. That was bussin' fear.
Kosuke internally like, wow, he looks so happy to see me. So, I'm here and all ears. Kosuke sighs and leans his forehead against mine.
I think it's the first time I'm opening up about this, but you've always shown that you care about me, so I think it's fine if it's with you.
Wow, how?
Most manipulatable guy ever.
I like how you're saying that. Meanwhile, I'm just kind of thinking like, how genuinely terrible your relationship with Miss Shiraishi was though. Like, apart from the whole like isolating her and stuff like that, the fact that you didn't even like have conversations about like each other's like family or anything like that, like that's kind of crazy.
Like, yeah, like y'all were supposed to be the only thing in each other's worlds, but y'all didn't have like any conversation outside of each other and the most basic things about yourselves.
Ay ay ay.
Hey, yay.
He then takes my hand and nuzzles his cheek into it.
Called it! Sorry. I'm I'm the middle child of three. My older brother graduated from the highly regarded University of Tokyo, while I graduated from Kyoto University. He was always a step ahead. Well, I don't think I'm doing bad as a psychologist. It always felt lacking to my parents. Even if they don't fully say it, I can feel it. Ooh. My younger sister may not have graduated from University of Tokyo, but she has her charm, and she has ensnared our parents' hearts as a social butterfly. All in all, I guess I felt like I didn't have a guaranteed place there compared to them. I think they also just might be a little afraid of me.
Oh
You
my
think?
god, Hinata wants to meet your parents so bad right now. Because you said it, he's like, oh my god, can we have family dinner? Family for dinner. I mean, was I 4? I didn't say 4. What are you talking about? Blinks.
Like he like chugs beer so it looks like he's just being drunk, but he's actually just wasted as fuck off the fear. Tell me, Hinata, do I seem intimidating? No.
Okay.
Get the fuck off of me.
He slowly pushes me down, looking at me with cold eyes that feel like an entrance to an endless abyss. His fear morphs into spiky arms and hands, complete with growing claws. Even though they can't physically touch me, they will try to dig into my arms. They still try to dig into my arms. Kosuke, don't I always say that I'm here for you? What does that tell you? I smile at him, ecstatic from slowly eating his fear. This dude's like, I'm so happy right now. Do not call the police. I am where I want to be. If you see me being intimidated by a tall black-haired man that is pinning me down, do not call the cops. I am where I want to be.
Like this shit's a buffet. I guess not. At least towards you.
He caresses my cheek as he smiles coldly.
Could it be that you turned on? Hey, hey, hey! We're on YouTube. Hey. Do you like it when I push you down?
As if. I usually like being in control. But his fear, it's too much.
Oh.
I grab his face and pull him down to kiss him, even biting his lip. He chuckles, letting go and sitting up.
Let's stop this for now.
Yeah, let's not fuck on the couch after I was just talking about my fucked up relationship with my parents.
I wanted to tell I wanted to tell you about my parents after all.
I sit up as well and rest my chin on my hand.
I do think that I react a little different to some things compared to others. Maybe my parents have a hard time understanding why I do certain things.
People usually tell me a version of the story while leaving out details that seem too intimate to them or wouldn't be favorable to them. In Miss Shiraishi's case, it felt more like she was trying to avoid remembering the scariest moments. In Kosuke's case, either he truly doesn't understand what's too much for other people, or he doesn't want to scare me. But he did ask me if I find him intimidating. Isn't that a bit of a paradox? This is the first time I've tried so hard to understand a human.
Oh no.
This is more difficult than I thought.
Don't get attached. Please don't get attached.
The worst people you know are having a relationship right now. Anyway, loyalty. That's what he... Oh, it's a test. I rest my head on his lap and smile. I am me, Kosuke. I'm not your parents. I like being with you. His face crumples, and he looks away, embarrassed and sad, His fear shrinks. I gently hold his hand. Okay, the text on the screen just appearing like that generally kind of scared me. Like that's probably the scariest, the most scared I've been so far. Scary
Like we
text.
used to play like a horror game together and see if we can keep this energy when shit's like actually like jump scary and gory and stuff.
The thing is that the moment something gets like really gory, I stop being scared because I like whatever. His fear shrinks. I gently hold his hand. If so, you're ready to face them with me? He nods, pulls me up, and hugs me tightly. There was something wet on my shoulder. Is he crying?
Well, you get to use those tissues.
So happy. I was like, I knew I was prepared for this. Yeah, I was so well prepared. I grabbed the tissues. I pat his back and smile. I will gladly take over your heart, my little hunting dog. Why is that Loki kind of a cute endearment?
My little hunting dog.
Oh my
It would
god,
be.
Tetsuo and Twinkie.
Oh my god.
No, we're not bringing
This-
PSD into this. We're not being in Bungo Stray Dogs. On our next day off, we visit his parents. They live in a home in a house built in a Japanese style, complete with its own little garden. Outside, they have a car and some bicycles, probably from when Kosuke and his siblings were younger and still lived at home. Daima. You want the father or the
Welcome.
mother? Okay, you want the father.
I'll be the dad.
I brought some sweets as a polite gesture to his parents. I notice they exchange nervous looks when Kosuke approaches them, but they soon act like they're happy to see him. They continue to act polite and welcoming, but the tension doesn't quite leave. Just when I thought we would sit together to eat the sweets with tea, Kosuke turns to me.
I'm gonna have a longer talk with my parents and catch up with them. You can wait in my old room.
Just imagine Hinata like, I wanted to eat the fucking candy and tea, what the fuck? I lower my voice. I came all the way to your parents' home. There's no meaning if I leave you now. He gives me a genuine smile.
It's alright. We just need to discuss some things.
Left with no other choice, I follow him to his old room on the second floor. His room has wooden support beams on the walls and tatami mats on the floor. On them stands a single bed with a wooden frame on the left and a polished wooden study desk with high school math books in the right corner. And a Game Boy.
And a Game Boy.
My head is hiding the Game Boy.
your big robot head.
Okay, it's visible now. Some open shelves stand near the door with little gadgets like an older handheld game console resting on them. Next to them are old game cartridges and manga volumes, neatly organized. Two sliding... I'm trying so hard not to sneeze right now, holy shit. Two sliding doors on one wall indicate a built-in closet. Maybe it's an old one, which is why... Oh my god. Maybe it's an old one in which you store a futon. Or a newer one to hang clothes in.
Sit wherever you like. You can even read some manga if you want. I have the old classic Dash Dunk. I'll be right back.
Dash Dunk.
We're gonna check back on him and his parents are gonna be fucking dead.
Now, what should I look at? Okay, let me save here as well.
Let's look at the cage.
Okay. Isn't this a cage for insect hunting? Kind of hard to imagine Kosuke as an elementary school kid running around collecting beetles and such. I wonder what he liked about it. It's the manga Dash Dunk Kosuke mentioned. The high school basketball matches are masterfully drawn. I never went to high school, as I've looked like an adult since I was born, and never saw the need for it. I gained my knowledge over the centuries by reading books, learning on the job, and watching humanity progress. Thinking back, it's perplexing to see how they've come so far. I would focus on the manga volume. I guess Kosuke did a lot of stuff typical high school boys do as well. This manga was and still is popular. There's his high school uniform and some neat, preppy looking clothes. He must have liked looking clean cut and neat even back then.
Oh, oh.
Okay, we're gonna look closer for this, and then when we try to go for like the other endings, if we do that, we won't look closer. What's this? What's this? What's this?
What's this? What's this? This magic in the air.
Focus. Lock in. When I look
Oh,
inside, I tense up. There's a small animal skull, slightly covered by a small piece of fabric, like it was put to bed. Love just the Tamagotchi. Is that a fingernail? Is that a finger?
looks like it.
Next to it are colorful pants and old tamapochi and other small things a child or teenager would treasure. But they seem all over the place, as if they were from multiple children with various preferences.
Um,
Wait, is that a cleanly ripped out fingernail?
what are you doing there?
Before I can turn around, I feel Koska's hand dig into my shoulder.
It's rude to dig into something hidden inside someone's home, don't you think? We're about to die.
Kosuke,
Why did you have to look at my old treasure? I thought you were the one.
he's ready to tear me to pieces. If I don't say something convincing soon, I don't know what he'll do to me. But his hands are already on my neck. I desperately try to scream, but only a few words come out.
Oh, don't worry. If I tell my parents you collapsed, they'll just let me leave with you. They're too scared to really ask.
More choking sounds escape me. I can barely register his sniffles and mumbles.
Why did you have to look in Hinata?
My vision turns dark. In the end, I was the one who got devoured. Ending, uncovered treasure. Okay.
Well,
Let's not look this time. And let's wait for Kosuke this time. Kosuke comes back to the room looking defeated. He tries to smile at me.
let's go. My mom cooked dinner.
I think there's like 4 or 5 endings. Oh, I thought we would just be here for a quick snack and tea.
They insisted that I stay here longer, so she started cooking without listening. Sorry about that.
No, that's fine, don't worry. That's some fast cooking though.
She probably didn't want me to run off, so she cooked some simple pasta. Whew.
I follow him silently to the dining table, thank his mother for the dinner, and start to eat. Even now, they all seem tense. Kosuke's father clears his throat.
So, are you colleagues from work?
No, we met because he called the ambulance because he tried to kill his girlfriend or something like that. And I'm a fear-eating demon. I pause, and before I can even answer, Kosuke jumps in.
oh. Oh, yeah. He wouldn't want them to know that, would he? He's a medical professional, I got to know. You met at a work conference then. Something like that.
Wow, Kosuke lies without blinking an eye. Well, in all fairness, it isn't a complete lie, but this behavior makes his relationship with his parents even stranger.
Speaking of the medical field, are you still working as a psychologist? Yes. And you make money by listening to people? Ooh. These are evidence-based treatments, Father.
Yeah, no wonder your child ended up like that. You don't believe in mental health. Like, you really only got yourself to blame in this case, man. Child exhibits clear signs of there being something fucking wrong with him, but can be combated if put in therapy. The parents' mental health is a miss. Oh my god, why is my child acting like this?
Like, y'all, he ripped someone's fingernail off. Yes, right. What exactly do you do, Mr. Kusumoto?
I'm a paramedic.
Oh, always right at the scene. Our oldest son is a doctor in a hospital, so we get to hear how particularly stressful emergency cases can be. Kosuke, on the other hand, doesn't tell us much. Oh.
The way I was like, they're gonna say he's like a doctor or like some big like CEO or some shit.
It's confidential, you know that. You can be vague about your work, no?
No, actually, psychologists can't even be vague about it. That's still breaking confidentiality.
Like,
Because like
like
even being vague about work, it's like the only time they can like bring up another patient vaguely is when talking to a patient, being like, I understand, like I have a patient that experiences something like this, so like, I get it, I understand. Like, listen, this work.
borderline personality disorder be damned. This guy can work a psychology office. Like,
Kosuke is looking down at the table, clenching his fist and jaw. His mother picks up the real horror in this game is the parents' unbelievable mental health. I say this as if we didn't just almost like fucking get killed by Kosuke like a couple seconds ago. How about we talk about something other than work? How is Stacy, Kosuke? He immediately brightens up.
she's great. Lively and loyal like the golden retriever she is. Ah. Oh, Jesus. I'm surprised you're able to take care of an animal now. You aren't there to clean up your messes anymore, you know? This guy's a jackass.
Kosuke's fear of abandonment appears. The arms are not only spiky, but also visibly glitching. Today they seem almost afraid to reach outward. While it makes for a fine snack, I need to concentrate and play my cards carefully to fully gain Kosuke's trust. Hinata's like, do not eat my boyfriend's fear right now. I need to lock in, lock in, lock in.
Yeah, it's gotta like develop first.
Gotta let it simmer. Gotta let it soak in the flavor.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a crock pot meal right now. You just gotta let it go.
We're making cocido. I suspected Kosuke's relationship with his parents was bad, and I did come here to stand by Kosuke and earn his trust. But this is a lot to navigate.
Like, damn, this is kind of deep. I wasn't ready to go this deep.
I can't stand my dog being intimidated by this weird old guy. But I don't know what I'm supposed to say in such an argument between humans. Okay, same here. I'm gonna intersect this time, but then the next one will, when we look for other endings, we'll let them talk.
Yeah. And before this gets us killed.
Excuse me, Mr. Arma.
What is it?
I met Kosuke's grandmother on one of my ships. My team brought her safely to a hospital.
So you were with her then? She only recently informed us of her fall. Is she really all right?
Yes, well, while it wasn't a bad case, she was still in pain. Even then, she was still worried about her grandson, Kosuke. Why is it that a more distant relative is more caring about towards Kosuke than his own father?
Oh.
You've done nothing but criticize him so far. I love the face and I love Kosuke being like, oh, hee hee.
Oh.
Kosuke looks at me with widened eyes, at first in surprise, but then in thanks.
Excuse me, but you don't know what we had to deal with raising him. Oh. We're his parents, so we have to guide him. I don't think I was out of line to do so.
I guess Kosuke showed irregular behavior even when he was younger. But that's exactly what I want. So screw this guy. He is an adult, sir. Taking care of himself was a respectable job as well. I don't know what else you expect from him.
Ha! Do what you want. You'll come to regret it.
My mother's just there like, ooh boy.
Like us, like literally seconds before in an alternate ending, getting strangled to death in his childhood room.
Let's go, Kosuke. Kosuke presses his lips together as he looks at me with admiration and gratitude. Once we're outside in an empty alleyway, he hugs me.
Thank you. Really.
I sigh and hug him back, even patting him in reassurance. The only one who gets to talk shit about you, Kosuke, is me. Ever since meeting Kosuke's parents, we've been closer than ever. Kosuke fully trusts me now and showers me with affection. I need to manage my mood much more because of it.
Oh.
It's become a norm for my current life to receive multiple calls and messages per day from him, and he regularly brings a flower bouquet and other gifts to our dates. I have no choice but to let his gifts and personal items accumulate in my apartment. It's already small, but he's taking up more and more space in it.
Oh.
Is this normal for human lovers, or is this already going too far even for them? He's invading. Whenever that thought crosses my mind, I get in a foul mood, and then look for an opportunity to make him jealous. I talk about imaginary people I spend time with, just so I can see and taste his fear of abandonment.
Jesus Christ.
I like how he's like, this dude's invading my life. Let me make him jealous so I can eat his fear. Fuck this. In return, I get scratches and bite marks from him, born from his intense jealousy. Okay.
Yo.
Okay. Such an annoying balance we have between us. When can I finally let him loose? Just how do I do this without losing his trust in me? I sigh and prepare to go out. Today we have another date. Please bring up the stalker. Please bring up the stalker. Prove me right. Prove me right. Prove me right. Prove me right. I tiredly walk with Kosuke around the shopping mall. He's excited and happy as ever. On the first few days he had a cute expression, but nowadays he looks unstable and overly euphoric.
Look, Hinata, isn't that cat plushie like you?
He points at a round plushie inside a claw machine. Does he want to go into an arcade? I guess. Now he's sulking. What does he want from me? I'm getting bored of this. Just then, an intense wave of fear envelops me. My heart pounds as my whole body is electrified with need. I eagerly search for the source. Among the crowd, a man and a woman grab my attention. The man is terrified, his fear shaping into legs and arms, trying desperately to run away. Next to them is a middle-aged woman. The fear sends shivers down my spine as I taste it, but I shouldn't let her notice me. I found her once before when she was about to murder someone, and I sensed the fear of the victim. I barely escaped her notice back then, too.
What are you looking at?
A murder scene that's about to happen. Kosuke, I'm getting my fucking food. Let me eat.
Like, I'm trying to eat, damn.
Let me enjoy my fucking food. Oh my god. Kosuke's jealousy and fear makes me take a step back.
Not even concentrating on our date. Lately, you seem more checked out, too. What am I to you? Hunting dog? And now on top of that, you dare to look at someone else?
He grabs my arm tightly and whispers into my ear.
You can't do this to me, Hinata.
I need to hurry and calm him down. This is the angriest I've ever seen him. Kosuke, look at me. Okay,
This isn't you.
We're gonna...
is you, but it isn't you.
We're gonna have to, when we get back to this and stuff like that, we're gonna have to let it run out. But we're gonna have to like basically repaint this entire like little scene basically.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay, we'll have to skip buttons, so it's fine. I ignore who might stare at us and put my hands on his cheeks. I'm sorry that I made you insecure. I'm just not feeling well. But I still wanted to spend time with you. Maybe it would have been better if I had rested at home. He pouts and shakes his head slowly.
So you forced yourself despite not feeling good? Yeah, because I love you, or whatever.
Now let me watch this man almost get murdered. Let me watch this man about to get murdered. I need to eat that fear. That's so yummy. Yeah, I did. I know how you feel when we can't see each other, but I didn't know it would affect you like this. Can you forgive me? I'm surprised at how convincing and empathetic I sound right now. This dude's like, I'm so good at acting. Pats myself on the back.
Like I'm a goat at acting, man. I'm so cool.
Spending so much time with Kosuke must have forced me to learn one or two things about this relationship thing.
I'm sorry too. I was just unsure if you still felt the same about me.
This goddamn idiot. I'm letting you take up space in my apartment and spend so much time with you. You're one insatiable dog. Let's go and get something sweet, alright?
Something sweet like you. Blech.
Sickening. He nods and follows. My struggles had better be worth it one day, Kosuke. The long-awaited jazz festival is tomorrow. These past few days, my band and I have practiced intensely to nail the performance.
It's happening.
And today, we woke up early to do a sound check, get our program pamphlet, and get our last questions answered by the staff. I take a sip of water after we finish our sound check. My phone vibrates. It's Kosuke.
Did everything go well? Do you still have some things to do?
The sound check went well. Still have to do some things. We'll perform at 4 p.m. tomorrow, right next to this Route 237 cafe. I sent him a photo and the address.
I know where that is. I know where that is. Makes it easier for me. Should I come a little earlier?
Sure, we can hang out near a bandmate's car there. We'll be parking right behind the venue.
All right. Rest well, and don't worry. I know you'll blow their minds tomorrow.
I grin with pride. It's actually great to have someone support me like this. Would I be able to do this for him, though? Why does stuff like this come easy to him? Is it because he's a human? I try to push this confusion out of my mind and focus back on the preparation. Today's the day. After getting everything ready, we still have time before our performance. My band and I decide to go around drinking beer and watching other bands play. A lot of older people are performing. They're not bad, but it's clearly just a hobby to them. They likely only found the time for it near or during their retirement. There was also a high school band and a band of university students. I have to give props to the university students. They were really good and full of energy. This might be their final performance before they all go looking for jobs. My eyes wander to my bandmates. When will we be able to play? I scratch my head, check my empty paper cup, and walk back to our car. There, I find Kosuke.
Hinata!
He smiles at me, and before he can hug me, I stop him. Easy there. Later in private, alright? I knew he would hug me too tightly like usual if I let him. Not something I want to show the world here.
I know. Are you ready?
I nod and put my arm around him, like I would with a friend. Ready as ever.
What are your fans like? Will they come today as well? Well, yeah.
We announced it on our Instagram, so yeah.
Instagram. Are they more into your music or your looks?
Maybe a mix. I grin as I see a tiny blob of fear of abandonment surrounding him, directing its arms at me. Jealous? He sighs.
I know you like performing, but yeah.
I lower my voice and whisper into his ear. Enjoy it well and I'll reward you later, alright?
Yo!
He looks at me with excited eyes, but he can't help but smile. This has gotten much easier after all our dates, and during his showers of affection, calls, and texts was worth it. Now he listens to me well, and he doesn't really doubt me, or anyone else around me. As long as he shows me what he's doing to them, I gladly let him loose. Suddenly I hear my bandmates calling. When I go to check my phone for the time, I notice it's not in my pocket. I groan and tap Kosuke's shoulder. Could you do me a favor? I left my phone in my car. It's parked a little further away right by the soba place we went to before. Could you go get it after our first 2 songs? I need to take and post pics with it right after our performance. We played the 2 first songs the best anyway. He looks at me like a sad dog.
But I don't want to miss the rest.
Please? He sighs and agrees. I hand him my car keys and step in front of the mic. I tune my e-guitar one last time, then I greet the audience and they clap and shout back. As our singer takes over, we get into the flow, lose ourselves in the music and enjoy the attention. The sun shines and warms my body. Beer flows and the smell of grilled meat fills the air. I hear fans squeal and take photos and videos. Kosuke just smiles at me. He must be filled with a complicated mix of emotions. He likes when I smile, but he doesn't like seeing me smile at other people. But I need you to look at the crowd paying attention to me, Kosuke. Doesn't it rile you up? Don't you want to get rid of all these people?
Yo.
Then I notice a weird smile in the crowd. I force my eyes away from it. Now is not the time for disgusted expression. Smile, Hinata. After the first 2 songs, Kosuke moves away. We play the rest of our songs and soon our time is over. We call our fans to a place beside the stage so the next band can prepare. Kosuke is still not back, so we use the phone of another bandmate. Even after we're done with our small fan meeting, I still don't see him around. That's odd. I let my bandmates know that I'm going to my car and head over. The huge crowd that gathered today for this festival slows my pace. Is this why Kosuke still isn't back? The closer I get to my car, the fewer people are around. I'm glad I chose to park here. Suddenly, a waft of delicious fear overtakes my senses. My heart races as I cover the strange smile I can't stop making. Just where is this coming from? My car?
Is he going through your phone?
I didn't reach my car. Whose feet am I looking at? Confused, I draw closer. Oh, he's killing the stalker.
Yeah!
I see Kosuke sitting on the back seats and a man lying in front of him on his back, struggling against Kosuke's iron grip. Nata? He's looking straight into my eyes. The intense fear was just the other man's at first, but now Kosuke's fear of abandonment grows in size, enveloping us all. I need to hurry and reassure him. I've never seen his fear get this big before. Okay, I'm gonna quickly save just in case I get another, like, quick time. He must have stopped him. Kosuke looks at me totally confused. I push the stranger's leg into the car and close the door behind me. Who is this guy?
Who is this? Oh, sorry. Huh? Oh, I think he's some disgusting stalker or something. I saw him watching your performance, then caught him trying to break into your car. Acted like I thought he was a friend of one of your bandmates and offered to open the car for him, and then...
Great job, Kosuke. I feel so safe with you. His fear of abandonment shrinks. It's a little regrettable, but now I don't have to focus so much just to talk. Kosuke, you're gonna get rid of him, right? That's what you want to do, yeah? He nods. Oh, let's do this together. We just need to get rid of him somewhere with fewer people around. The stranger makes a fuss when he hears that. Ah, shut up. What do you think would happen if you went after me, fucking delusional idiot?
Hinata, can I choke him?
Sure. While Kosuke puts the stalker through unimaginable pain and fear, I take the stalker's phone and look through it, opening it with his fingerprint. Luckily, he's locked into all his apps. He liked all of our band's posts and sent many disgusting messages to my number from his device alone. How much more is on all his burner phones? Yep, he's a stalker, right? Just as I say that, the stalker goes quiet. He's either dead or unconscious. His fear is also gone for now. Kosuke shakes his hands and sighs.
Choking someone requires a surprising amount of strength. But are you really okay, Hinata?
Oh!
Oh!
I give him a passionate kiss. This wonderful dog did it. He killed someone for me. I'll gladly reward him. Kosuke, this is exactly what I want. I need protection. And you're so dedicated to me that you would go this far, right? I love it. Kosuke is like fucking like, oh, he's so happy. He's like, yay!
Just
Yay!
feeding that dopamine to him, man.
I love it when you intimidate others when you're jealous. I love it when you get rid of others.
You love it?
Yes. And isn't it romantic to commit a crime together? It binds us for eternity. We wouldn't want to snitch on each other after all. We can only go this far for each other. A nervous, twisted smile appears on Kosuke's face.
Finally, someone understands my love. Yes, this isn't too much. I'm fine. Finally, I found someone who won't leave.
As tears flow down his cheeks, I hug him. What a wonderful, wonderful dog he is. I give my bandmates a heads up that I'm going home early, then shift to the driver's seat. Kosuke sits down next to me. We hold hands as I helm and drive further and further outside the city. The number of cars driving past us dwindles until we finally find a good empty spot near a river. There, the air is moist enough to dig up with bare hands. Thankfully, I have some spare clothes in the car we can change into later. After making sure the stalker is dead and the phone is submerged in the water for a while before I take it with me, we bury the dead body into the earth. Then we drive out further to smash the phone and throw it into the ocean. I don't know if we'll ever be discovered or not, but now it's up to nature and luck. The fucking
Aw.
hard eyes. This is crazy. I walk down the beach with Kosuke hand in hand.
You just killed a man.
Kosuke looks blissfully at me and I return his affection. I finally captured you, my hunting dog. I look forward to our future. Ending. Eternally entangled. Okay, let me load just then with the QuickTime event. Then I'll load back here. I'll click what I said originally and let it go till the QuickTime event and let it go and see what happens. And then we'll go all the way back to like the start. And choose like the manga and the laundry. Okay, let's let it go. I was too slow. Kosuke has already pushed the face of the stranger into the back seats, putting his knee on his head to make him stay there. His free hands now pull me inside as he closes the door.
No, 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 no. You shouldn't have seen this. I should have erased him before you even had to look at this disgusting pig. Now, oh no. Accepting me like this is still impossible for you, isn't it, Hinata?
He rambles on in fear and shock, all while tying me and the stranger up with cables from our equipment and spare clothes. Kosuke has somehow gained in human strength. He's able to handle both me and the stranger. Is it because he's filled with adrenaline right now? Then I look at the stranger. I realize he's the same person who had this weird smile while I performed. What's he doing here in my car? Before I can think about it more, Kosuke blindfolds me with some clothes and puts me next to the driver's seat. I hear the stranger being choked until he finally falls silent. Then, Kosuke comes to the driver's seat, turns on the car, and drives out of the lot. Where are you bringing us, Kosuke?
Somewhere. Don't worry.
Please, just explain. I'll understand.
No. Now you're just afraid of me and will tell me anything to escape. You'll never be able to accept me.
He starts to sob. I can hardly think straight while I'm so intoxicated with his fear. This dude, like, Lucky, you're about to die. A few seconds I'm sober enough to feel my desire to live. I try to move, but that just makes Kosuke's grip my leg. I guess it's a warning. I slowly give up. Was this kind of fear and how intoxicated I am? Was it? There's no way I'm able to formulate a plan to get out of this. After a while, the car stops. The stranger behind me is still unconscious. Or dead. I haven't heard a sound from him. Kosuke holds me out. I hear a river nearby. Kosuke, please, think this over.
No, it's too late for that, but don't worry. I'll follow you soon. After I get rid of that pig who looked at you with those disgusting eyes and tried to break into your car.
Maybe that's my stalker, if it really is. Get rid of him well, make him suffer.
I will.
You still don't believe I can accept you.
I'm too afraid, Hinata. I don't know when you'll change and leave me as well. Can't bear it anymore. I can't have you leaving me as well. But when I end you, you can't, right?
I feel his hands on my neck as he starts to choke me.
I'll follow you soon.
In a blissful high of fear, I die today. Crazy. Ending. Don't leave me. Okay, and now we load in this. We say this. And we skip. And we let this go and see what happens.
Like, see what happens because we're out in public right now.
I was too
Oh,
late. Kosuke tightens his grip and pulls me into his car nearby. Soon we're back at his place. I hope this just ends with more bite marks. He pushes me down onto the sofa, kisses and bites my neck like an enraged beast. Then he
yo.
looks more tenderly at me as he gently caresses my cheek. But just when I think he's calmed down, he pulls me into a room I've never been in before. I see a huge dog cage. A shiver runs down my spine as I try to flee, but he's already shoved me in it, chaining one of my wrists to the cage. Please, Kosuke, calm down. Isn't this chain overkill? He gives me a terrifying smile, gentle but cold.
I dreamed of this moment, Hinata. Thought to myself so many times I shouldn't do this. But there you go, being distracted and looking at other people. And your hand? You'll soon know why I did this.
He leaves the room for a moment and then comes back with a sewing kit?
Yo!
What is that? He continues to smile and binds a towel around my head, basically gagging me with it. Then he takes out a sharp knife and starts to cut into the ring finger of my left hand. I scream from the searing pain as blood soaks our hands. After a while, Kosuke is finished with my torture. Cut a long strip of skin around my finger, as if to leave a trace of a ring around it. He carefully stops the bleeding, stitches up what he can, wipes away the blood, and disinfects it.
I'll make a leather ring out of it so I can always carry you with me. Even if I have to leave this apartment. Yo! You're forever mine, Hinata.
I like how you're like actively losing your mind right now. A ring for me. Okie dokie. Now we choose the other thing.
Then, yeah, well, then now we let them talk.
His father gaze turns towards me.
Maybe it's my responsibility to tell you. You know, Kosuke always had a fascination with what other children his age treasured. He would go too far. No matter what we said, he would take enough.
Kosuke's shout pierces my ears. A few seconds pass before his mother ends the silence. Maybe today isn't a good day.
I agree. Let's go.
Kosuke rushes outside and I run after him. I soon catch him in the shadow of a tree. Kosuke, come on, look at me. He doesn't. He looks to the ground, refusing to meet my eye. I'm sorry, Kosuke. I thought I could do better.
No, it's not your fault. I just, I need some time at home to calm down.
I reluctantly let him go. After weeks with no reply from Kosuke to my messages and calls, I see that it was a huge mistake. I even asked my colleagues how I should go about trying to meet someone who doesn't reply to my messages. They only told me that there's not much I can do. Shit, fucking damn it! During one restless night, I wandered by Kosuke's apartment. Just where did I go wrong? Could I have been more accepting, more sympathetic? Is that the big difference between me and his ex? That she's a human who would actually understand his emotions better? I kick a pedal out of frustration and regret letting this golden opportunity go. Now my only company is the constant little hunger in my long, long life. Disconnect.
Ooh,
I like how this is the only one where Hinata actually seems to regard it as like a bad ending for himself.
like damn, now I'm hungry.
Like, okay, I want to test something really quick. I want to see if I just click wait for Kosuke if something changes.
Uh,
No, okay. Um. Oh. I want to load this one. Okay, let's do the manga then. An old classic from the horror mangaka Junichiro Ito called Tomomi. Okay. I read his works from time to time. I wonder if there are still things that truly frighten him after drawing horror manga for so long. I should do some laundry actually, into the washing machine with you. I found a note when I checked the pockets. Isn't this from the guy I slept with once? Hope he's not still waiting. I thought I made it clear I wasn't looking for anything serious at the time. Oh, okay, so it was just that. Okay. It was just like if I had chosen those, I would have gotten text, and then this continues. Okay, now it okay.
yeah.
I completely missed like explore and continue text when I did this. Okay. And I think we got all the endings for Fearbonding.
Yes, from the sounds of it, yeah.
Yeah, like it seems like we got all the endings and stuff like that. We got the dive because of the closet, um, cage, go hungry, die in river, and happy ending it. That's like 4 endings.
Nope, that's 5.
5.
Cage, died. I mean, hungry, true ending.
True. Yeah, that's 5. Okay. Oh, awesome.
Yippee!
Honestly, I know we're just keep constantly like tee and hee and ha ha. But like I did generally like the game honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I like that like this is just the worst guys you've ever known. You know, like getting together. Um. But yeah, like I don't I don't have much to like say other than like I enjoyed the game generally. I never like felt like scared or anything like that.
Probably because we were just keying all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was probably because we were just I mean, there were like certain parts that definitely made me go like, oh. But generally
Oh, this is
half of the time I was playing, when we were playing this, I kept going. Wow, that's right. You can make this in Renpa. You can make this. Oh yeah, I wonder what the code was to make this happen. It was just, it was genuinely, it was like some fucking coding build. I was like, oh, I wonder what I can make. How? I wonder what the code was for this was. I wonder, like, oh, I wonder if like they did this or that for to make this happen. Ah, ha ha ha. Like, anyways, cool, awesome. Um, yeah. I think that's all, right? We did all the endings. Yeah, okay. All right. Having said all that, tomorrow, there will be another visual novel that I need to check to see how long it is to know if we'll be able to finish it on stream or not. Yeah. having said all that, thank you for coming. Leave a like, subscribe, all the stuff. You've been on YouTube, you know how it works. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.